Welcome back. This is Ritto here with another Seth the Skeleton Terraria Spirit Mod Let's Play episode. Last episode we defeated the Brain of Cthulhu and the Beholder, and we got a new armor set, the Gilded set, and we've got a few new weapons, but we also have stuff that's new in the Granite biome. So in between episodes I went ahead and found a Granite biome, so let's head down and check it out and farm up some of the new resources. And on our way down, we found a life crystal right here, and that's our final one. So we're good to go for pre-hard mode. Ooh, gravitation potion. So here's the Granite biome, and I think we've got a new song in here too. Pretty sweet. So I'm looking for a new ore, and I think this is it right here. The Enchanted Granite Chunks. Oh, we have a house right here. Nice. It seems like this Granite biome may not have that much of the ore. I've only found a few pieces. We may have to find a second Granite biome. Well, looks like we found another piece right here. And actually, let's take a look and see what we can craft with these chunks. Kill that bat. So we can do a cool melee weapon right here. That looks awesome. Ooh, a magic weapon. And we've got another melee one. It actually looks like there's a lot of good options. And then it also looks like we have a more tanky armor set that we can do that makes us jump higher. Okay, that's actually really nice. Oh no, we're getting hit by enemies. Okay. I'm really enjoying this yo-yo that we got from the Beholder. And some people pointed out that this yo-yo actually does magic damage, which is pretty awesome. So this looks like the place where all of the material is. It's kind of on the outskirts of the biome. You can see it really easily on the minimap. This episode, we've got a lot of things to do. Once when we've got all this granite material, I think it'll be time to try fighting a mini-boss in the jungle or go straight to the Briar and do the main boss that's in the Briar. That granite elemental dropped some enchanted chunks. That's good. So we actually got a whole bunch of those just by going around the perimeter. We've got 97 chunks now. And I think that's going to be everything in this biome. I don't really see any other light blue. There might be two little pieces right there, but I don't think we need that. So let's head back to base. Actually, I just noticed we have a Granite Slime. Let's go kill that, and then we can head back to base and do some crafting. Oh, we got our 50th cave bat. It's kind of fun that they added a sound effect when you get your banner for the first time. This will probably drop some of the material. Yep. So now we've got a lot of stuff we can craft. The unstable Colonnade. Let's try that. See what that does. Looks like it's going to be a hook or something. And then we've got this, the unstable adze. Don't know how to really pronounce that one. It's kind of weird. Looks like a big axe though. And then we have the unstable conduit. Definitely want that. And it also looks like we could do a granite axe and a granite hammer, but we already have a meteor ham axe, so I don't think we really need that. But I definitely want to get this armor set because I'm not sure if the gilded armor set is going to be really that useful. The set bonus of flying for a short amount of time doesn't seem to be overly helpful since I already have my rocket boots and everything. Oh, here's another thing that some people had recommended that I craft now that we've defeated the Brain of Cthulhu. It is the Grizzly Totem, and it does 6% increased critical strike chance. So we'll grab that for sure. And this upgrades later on to also increase melee speed, damage reduction, damage dealt, and a small chance to steal life with each attack. You have to have all of these different ones. Okay, this one's easy. It's just bone, but we don't have the option to get that yet. And then I think we already have this. Oh no, we don't. It's from the jungle. And the last one's just hellstone and slagstone. I think the main limitation here is getting the bone, so we'll have to do this post-dungeon. But this will be a great thing to have. Now let's go ahead and try out these weapons. Oh, this is a flail. It says killing enemies with this weapon causes them to explode into damaging energy wisps. Oh, this is one of those maces. Okay, I think this is going to be our most powerful one. We could probably swap out our Naughty Lobber now. So this one says charged strikes release multiple shards upon damaging enemies. And now let's check out this conduit. Ooh, it does a pretty cool damage over time effect on the ground. I wonder if this will work on a platform. Oh, yes it does. Okay, that makes it good for a boss fight. So it says creates a fountain of energy at the ground near the cursor position. Killing enemies with this weapon causes them to explode into damaging energy wisps. And now let's try out the granite armor set. It says increases jump height slightly, and the same thing with the boots. Let's see what the set bonus says. Double tap down while falling to stomp downward. Hitting the ground releases a shockwave that scales with the height. 8-second cooldown. And it says we can jump higher. That's actually like having frog legs. That's really good. I really like the added jump height compared to the movement speed for the gilded armor. I don't really feel like movement speed's that important in the game versus jump speed and jump height. Plus, our defense went from 37 to 43, so I think that's worth it. We'll go ahead and put away that gilded armor. And now looking at our boss checklist, we have this Snaptrapper that I want to defeat. It looks like a little mini boss, and it says it spawns rarely on the jungle surface after the Eater of Worlds or Brain of Cthulhu have been defeated. So here we are at the jungle surface, and I've got one of these water candles from the entrance of the dungeon, as well as a battle potion. So we can place that down right here, and then hopefully get a bunch of spawns going. We can also try out some of our new weapons, and I'm hoping we can find that Snaptrapper pretty soon. It just said a Snaptrapper's no longer after us. So we did actually spawn one. Excellent. That may not be as rare as I was thinking. I think I'm going to have to zoom out all the way so we can see it if it spawns. Oh, it just said another Snaptrapper is no longer after us. Where's this thing spawning? Oh, looks like we found the Eternia Crystal guy. That's pretty good. I want to do that event later on. I'll probably wait on it a little bit though, because there's really not much we can get from it. So it seems like we've spawned 2 Snaptrappers and somehow we managed not to see it. Oh no, we found another one? Where is this thing? If we can't find one soon, I think I'm going to have to get a Hunter Potion or a Danger Sense. And that way we can be sure to see it if it's off screen or in one of these dark areas. I don't know if it's like spawning in a cave or something. We can't see it. There it is, Snaptrapper. This time we found him. Okay, we can't let this guy get away. That is a cool looking sprite. Okay, I think this is going to be a good attack. Whoa, it runs at us and jumps. Sweet, we got him. And we got a melee weapon. Sweet. That's actually pretty strong. I'm curious if that weapon's better than our axe. This axe is pretty strong. Ooh, this one does a cloud though. Yeah, it puts out a cloud of like poison gas. That could be pretty powerful for a boss or something. Well, now that we've defeated that boss, let's turn off our battle potion. Got enough enemies spawning here. And let's head over to the Briar. So I grabbed a few things from our storage, and we've got a bunch of potions that will help quite a bit. I've got some accessories we can switch on if we need to. And then we've got our other yo-yos. Also some campfires, because that was the thing I forgot to do with the arena. And I think I'm going to leave our camera zoomed out during this fight, just because it's a new boss. I want to make sure we have every advantage to defeat it on our first try, hopefully. And this is where it spawns in this big room. I think all we need to do is right click that little flower. One thing I want to do right here is cap off this water. That way we don't fall into it. That'll be good. And then let's place our campfires. And if we use the page down button, we can reduce the opacity on this up here so we can still see through it. That's something I like to do before each boss. And then you can still see where the boss is around you, but you don't like lose visibility if it's right in that spot. I just activated our buffs, and let's go ahead and summon this boss. Okay, let's try to do melee. This seems like it's going to be a pretty good weapon. This is a pretty sweet song. This boss looks so scary. It's like a skeleton rose or a skeleton thorn. Yeah, this is great weapon with all the piercing. We're not gonna have any trouble beating this guy, I think. Unless he has a crazy second form. Oh no. I shouldn't have said that early. His second form is crazy. Okay, but I think we're gonna be fine. We can do circles around him. Oh no, I'm so glad we're tanky. The song is so cool. Almost got him. Almost got him. Just gotta stay alive. There we go. Oh no. We do not almost have him. There we go. That was quite scary. Oh, these are what were shooting the lasers at us. We should have killed these things. Let's open the treasure bag and see what we got. We got a ranged weapon, and then we have the Briar Blossom. Double tap up to ensnare an enemy at the cursor position. That's cool. Now let's try this out, and this time let's use magic. Let's get Water Bolt going all over the place in this arena. First thing, and then we can start using this attack. I think that will do really well. As long as we can land the hits. Maybe let's try this yo-yo. Ooh, the yo-yo does well too. Yeah, this is actually maybe our best weapon. Oh no, we ran out of magic. I really need to get some potions in here. Yikes. Now let's go back to our yo-yo. And maybe this attack. Ooh, this could be good to kill those enemies. If we can land the hit properly. Ooh, this one's also good. Yes, we got those enemies down. And now time for the second form. The second form looks super creepy. Okay, let's get some water bolts. And there we go. We got him a second time. And let's see what we got this time. A magic weapon. Okay, that's cool. Oh, it homes in? Haha. Yes. And since we're getting so many good items, I say we continue fighting them. This one's doing pretty well. It uses too much mana though, I think. Having all those hearts on the ground after defeating the first part of the boss is actually pretty nice. And there's clear number 3. And let's see what we got from this one. We have a Blood Petal Wand. What does this do? It says it's magic damage, rains down multiple blood petals from the sky. And let's take a look at the Vinewrath Bane again and see what loot we are missing. It does drop 2 melee weapons, so I think we're gonna have to keep on fighting them. And there we go. I think that's clear number 4 now. Ooh, there we go. We got the blade. This sword actually does projectiles. Yes. It says it occasionally shoots out a bloody wave. And that's what we're seeing right there. It's pretty powerful. And it says fires waves more frequently when below half health. And it says melee critical hits poison enemies and inflict withering leaf. And I think that means it's time to try this out on the boss and just tank him with it. We can actually avoid too many hits by just kind of staying right out of its contact damage reach, if we can pull that off. Although we get the projectile hits. Huh. I think this thing is still the best. Yeah, this is so good against this boss. And then this is really good for killing these over here. With this weapon, you can kind of lead the boss a little bit and get the damage going really well. You predict its movement, because this doesn't do damage until like a second after you cast it. There we go. And this time we got the bow, so let's give it one more attempt. And there's another treasure bag. Still no dagger. Oh man, how many times have we done this? Let's see. We're on round 7 based off of those flowers that it drops each time. And there we go. After the 8th clear, we have got this awesome weapon. You never know which weapon is going to be like the best weapon. This one actually seems really powerful because it's got that range. This is great. Raiden would have loved this. It's a nice throwing weapon. Does melee damage. Alright, let's see what it says. Hitting enemies and tiles may cause the dagger to split into multiple spore clouds. These new weapons look so cool. And it looks like the next boss is the Queen Bead and the Ancient Avian, and then Skeletron. And I think this is a good place to end this episode. We've defeated 2 bosses. One was a mini-boss in the jungle, the Snaptrapper, and then we defeated the Vinewrath Bane like 8 times and got all these cool weapons. If you're enjoying the Seth the Skeleton series, be sure to like and subscribe so you can catch the next episodes. Also, I've got lots of other Let's Play series. If you're enjoying this one, you can check those out as well. A lot of people have asked where the lore started, and it actually started on episode 1 of Magnus the Mage, and it includes lore that kind of gives background to my first character, Anna the Archer. So there's lots of good series on the channel if you're interested in seeing more of this content in between uploads. Anyways, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.